Hello, folks. This has gone Spy, the Spy. We're coming back to you live for the Ultimate Alliance, the Act 4. We have just gone off from our mission from the Shi'ar, and we got the piece of the Nimmercrine crystal. So right now we're going to take a briefer to look around and see what information we can gather for our next mission. That's going to be the toughest challenge of us all. But first, it's time to switch.
The Thing. The Human Torch. Invisible Woman. Spider-Man.
Alright, this will do for now.
To the defeat of Dr. Doom.
Looks like Longshot's happy to see you, Ben.
Stop it, you furry flea bag!
Who's a good boy?
No problem.
I am pleased to see you again, Johnny Storm.
Oh, hold on there, Carter. I could swear I almost saw you smile.
Really? How's Lockjaw?
Your trip across the universe to Shi'ar was no trouble for him at all.
Really? I would think a distance like that to the Shi'ar Empire would tire him out.
No, he is as full of energy as ever. I don't know if teleporting tires him at all.
Really? He's probably an educated berry then.
I am happy to be of service.
Anyway, thanks, Corner.
Certainly.
Welcome back. You did a good job finding the Nimmercrine crystal.
Yeah, thanks, Corn Fury. How are things going on Earth?
Dugan has come to Attilan, and from his report, things don't look good. Entire landscapes have been converted into Doom's twisted view of perfection.
What?
He's gone to a great deal of trouble to make a mockery of former hero bases. The X-Mansion, Baxter Building, even Stark Tower haven't escaped his notice.
My god. Is anyone at Earth still fighting back against Doom?
Every attempt to stop Doom has met with dismal failure.
But he's still beating the other superheroes?
Dr. Doom's done worse than defeat them. He's converted them into his own private army.
What?
There appears to be nothing on Earth that can stop Doom.
Oh my god. Well, all the more reason why we need to search for this missing piece that we need from this mission that we're going to go to, where Galactus says that. Thank you for the information, Colonel.
Anytime at all.
Things are looking worse than I thought, than what we originally learned from. We're going to need to talk to Dunman and Black Widow about what they know.
Sure. Hey, welcome back.
Hi, Dr. Penn. What's the Mimikyu inducer?
It's a device Galactus uses when he consumes a planet. It converts the vast energy into something he can assimilate.
What would this device do for us?
The inducer will allow you to safely absorb Doom's stolen god power. Without it, you'd be fried instantly.
Okay, I guess that's the reason why we need that thing. Do the Skrulls have a Super Skrull program? I've heard stories about this.
Yes, It's kind of like our super soldier program. The scientific experiments that gave us Captain America.
You're saying it's similar to the Super Soldier program?
Well, the Skrulls tend to force their volunteers into service, rather than asking their permission. Some of their super Skrulls have been less than happy once the procedure's done.
Thanks, Hank.
Hey, anytime.
Yeah!
Welcome back. I understand you had a little excitement during your mission to Shi'ar.
You could say that. It was more tiring and difficult than excitement, but it was a little more than excitement.
The situation on Earth has grown considerably worse. Dr. Doom has easily crushed any resistance. It would appear you are Earth's last hope.
We'll make sure that we complete this mission as soon as we can, Black Widow.
This places even more importance on your acquiring the muonic inducer. This device is used by Galactus when he consumes a planet.
But where is Galactus now?
He is currently in the beginning stages of consuming a planet populated by the Skrull.
Okay. I've heard a lot about Galactus. Can you tell us more about him? I heard that he is a planet eater.
Galactus is an entity of enormous powers. Born at the destruction of one universe, and during the birth of ours, he wields immense cosmic energy.
Why does he eat worlds?
Because of his incredible power, Galactus needs to devour entire planets to sustain himself. He uses a herald to search ahead and find planets suitable for consumption.
Who are or what are the Skrulls?
They are a much older race than we are, having been capable of space flight for millions of years. Originally, they were peaceful merchants. Then, they met the Kree.
The Kree are the reason why they're no longer peaceful. What happened?
The Kree are a race of warriors. So to protect themselves, the Skrull were forced to become warriors themselves. Now, violence and conquest are a way of life for the Skrull.
Yeah, I've heard about the Skrull and the Kree during from Mr. Fantastic's team exploits. Have the Skrull attacked Earth before?
Many times. And because of it, the Skrull have created various warriors in their Super Skrull program.
Hank Pym mentioned something about that program. Is that like the Super Soldier program here on Earth?
In ways. But the Super Skrull program is much more intensive, and sometimes takes volunteers against their will. But it has created a number of powerful warriors, such as Paibok and Super Skrull.
Super Skrull? From the simulations? Now that's something we're going to be cautious for. Thank you for the information, Black Widow.
You are welcome. All right.
Welcome back from the Shi'ar Empire. How can I help you?
What do you know about this Skrull planet that we're going to be going to on our next mission?
The planet is quite important, as it is home to the Skrull Empress. It also houses the main research center for the Super Skrull program.
Could Galactus be going to this planet to kidnap the Empress or to steal the Super Skrull research?
Galactus is not the least bit concerned about the creatures on the planets he consumes. He is only interested in feeding his ravenous appetite.
Huh. So he's practically on a diet all the time for having such incredible powers. Does Skrull have an Empress, though?
Yes, while she has proven herself to be an able leader, she is rather self-centered and egomaniacal. Quite often she is attended by two bodyguards, the Super Skrull and Paibok.
Right. Who are the Super Skrull and Paibok? I only know about rumors about Super Skrull from Mr. Fantastic, but what about Paibok?
The Super Skrull was augmented in response to the Fantastic Four. He has powers that are similar to theirs, such as super strength, fire manipulation, elasticity, and the ability to generate force fields.
But what about Paibok? What are his powers?
He is also the result of the Super Skrull program. He was given powers that make him capable of defeating Earth's superheroes.
So he's decided to take on Earth's ideas superheroes. Okay. Thank you for the information, Vision.
I am pleased to help.
It looks like we got a competition and tough customers to be waiting for us in this next mission.
By me.
Alright, let's go to the next room. Dun Dun Dugan.
I've never been so glad to lay eyes on my own kind. I'd heard you were dead.
Yeah, I already had that conversation. How are things on Earth?
We're helpless. Doom shrugged off every attempt we've made, and we've hit his castle with everything we've got. Small tactical teams, stealth bombers, laser-guided missiles. Heck, we even tried the new gamma bombs. Nothing slows him down.
Thank you for the updates. I already got your last update from Colonel Fury.
I wish I had better news for you.
So do I.
Certainly.
Hello, it's good to see you. What can I do for you?
You and Dr. Doom knew each other for a while, haven't you?
Oh, yes. He and I first met in college. We were supposed to be roommates, but he took an instant disliking to me and moved somewhere else. And that actually worked out for the best.
Why would you say that?
Because I wound up with Ben Grimm as my roommate, and we've been best friends ever since.
Right. What was Dr. Doom like when you first met him? You knew each other for years and fought against each other more times than one?
Pretty much exactly how he is today. Arrogant, egotistical, and a genius. It's a shame, really. There was a time when I thought he and I could be friends.
You two, as friends? How could that even be possible? He's a psychomaniac?
Well, in some ways, he and I are very much alike in our pursuit of science. The main difference is, I enjoy knowledge for the sake of knowledge. Doom, on the other hand, acquires knowledge in the hopes of using it as a weapon.
Huh. Why does Dr. Doom hate you this much?
Back in college, I pointed out an error in a project he was working on. He, of course, refused to accept that he was capable of making a mistake, so he proceeded with the experiment.
So, he had complained because he thinks he's perfect.
Unfortunately, I was correct, and the equipment exploded. Doom wound up being expelled from college because of it. To this day, he still thinks I tampered with the experiment and caused all his troubles.
But that can't be your fault. Thanks for the information, Reed.
It was no problem at all. No problem.
Yeah, sure.
Have you seen Medusa? Doom must be stopped before he can twist the minds of others.
Medusa? Black Bolt's wife? Who was Medusa?
She is the wife of Black Bolt, the sister of Crystal, and a cousin of mine. At a very early age, she was exposed to the Terrigen mists, which gave her hair that she could control with her mind.
How did she and Black Bolt met, if I must ask?
When they were both children, she would visit Black Bolt in his cell. They spoke using a special sign language they developed.
So, hand signs? Black Bolt was in prison as a child. What did he do to commit a crime?
It wasn't a prison, really. Because of his extreme power, he was placed in a soundproof room. He wasn't allowed out until the age of 18, when it was felt he could control his ability.
Right, so his powers was because every even said another word was because he blew up a mountain? Has he ever used that power?
Very rarely. Once, when the Kree were making a deal with Maximus to destroy us, Black Bolt shouted at the Kree ship. It wound up crashing on Parliament, killing Black Bolt's parents.
Oh man, that must have been hard on him. Thank you, Trident.
Of course.
So they actually found Medusa on the the island that I gave them suggestions how to find her.
No problem.
Okay by me.
Johnny, we found Medusa, but she isn't herself. Dr. Doom did something to her, twisted her mind.
Don't you worry. We'll get Medusa back to normal. I promise you.
Okay, but you guys found Medusa on Mirror Island, but what did Dr. Doom do to Medusa to make her like this?
He used his god powers to change her, turn her into an evil version of herself.
How could he possibly do that?
We don't know, but we'll be traveling to Earth to force Doom to change her back.
That must be it. This is what Colonel Fear was talking about. Every superhero that was defeated was actually converted into Dr. Doom's army. Fury told us about this recently, just recently. And he done the same to Medusa. My god. But are you going to Earth?
Yes, Doom may have the power of Odin, but we're betting he can't defeat the combined might of the Inhumans.
Crystal, that's a pretty tough, big gamble you're saying. He has the power of Odin, one of the gods of Asgard.
We can't leave my sister in her current condition.
Just leave it to us. We'll get her back to normal. Just wait in and we'll go with you to Earth.
Would you be able to wait if it was your sister in this condition?
Honestly, I don't think so, but together we stand a much better chance of defeating Dr. Doom if we go together.
No, we must leave soon and take the fight to Doom. We will make him pay for what he did to Medusa.
Okay. Thank you for the information, Crystal.
You're welcome. All right.
Soon we leave for Earth to free Medusa from Doom's control. Finally a chance for battle. How I shall enjoy stomping that pompous windbag into the dust.
What do you think you'll do if you find Dr. Doom?
The Castle Doom is the only place that word could be. He foolishly thinks all his gadgetry and god powers will save him.
You haven't been hearing much of what's been going on Earth, have you? Because if you know, then you would see that going to Dr. Doom's castle is practically suicide. And besides, I know that you Inhumans may be tough, but can you really believe that the Inhumans can be capable of taking on Dr. Doom even when the superheroes that were left behind on Earth couldn't?
Friend, the Inhumans have battled creatures of infinite power before and won. I suspect we'll have things well in hand by the time you return from the Skrull planet.
Okay then. Which of the Inhumans are going to be going to Doom's castle to fight him?
Crystal, Triton, and myself. Black Bolt would go with us, but we agreed it was best he stay here and guard Medusa should Doom come looking for her.
Are you sure the three of you are even capable of to be strong enough to take him on?
Ha! I would go alone, but Crystal and Triton insisted on coming along.
That's probably wise anyway. Thank you for the information, Gordon.
Be on your way.
Jesus. This is really big. Inhumans are actually going to be thinking about planning on going to Earth to fight Doom if we go on our next mission.
Why not?
Sure thing. If you say so.
Black Bolt, we've heard from your friends about what happened to your wife. I'm very sorry to hear what happened to Medusa, but we'll get her back to normal after we dealt with Dr. Doom. I swear it.
Sure.
Fools! My Lord Doom will destroy you with a thought! You are insects before his infinite might!
Medusa, what the hell did Dr. Doom do to you?
He showed me that he is the ultimate power of this universe. None can stand before him.
Well, he hasn't fought against us.
You too shall soon hail Dr. Doom as your new emperor, and we will all bow down before his magnificence.
The only one that needs to be bowed down to anyone is that Dr. Doom needs to be bowed down to us. I would rather die than be calling him Emperor. Where were you caught by Dr. Doom? We've discovered the fact that you may be on Muir Island.
I had gone to Muir Island in hopes of locating the ultimate nullifier, but I soon discovered Doom was waiting for me. He had known someone would seek to use the nullifier against him.
What happened?
I foolishly attempted to battle him, but in a blinding flash of light, it all became clear to me. Dr. Doom is invincible and all-powerful.
Well, thank you for the information, Medusa. Soon we will go to Earth and free you from this darkness, from Dr. Doom's corruption.
All hail Doom!
Alright, folks. I'm going to put a stop here until after these messages has gone spy. The spy sign off for now.